It's the Metaverse Jedi coming to you guys with another video. Today we're going to be going over Space Game, alright? This one is another play to earn NFT based, staking based NFT style game. And so it's going to be similar to the Rock game, and it's also going to be similar to Fox and Sheep on Ethereum, as well as Thieves and Police over on AVAX. So it's kind of very similar to those, as well as it's somewhat in the league of Pizza Game as well. And I believe there's another Bacon one that's out there as well. I can't remember the full name for it. I'm watching it, but I haven't read into that one yet. So they're currently, Space Game is doing the whitelist mint today. It expires or closes for the whitelisters and then opens to the public tomorrow at 1 Eastern Standard Time, I believe. And so from there, you can definitely get into it for a lower price than the floor. The floor is already sitting at about, let's just go take a look, guys. So yeah, floor price, we're already looking at 100th or 900ths of an ETH. So, you know, we're looking about $300. Roughly right now. I did mint mine today for 0.055 ETH, so considerably less than this. But I guess that was a part of, you know, getting on the whitelist and trying to fight for that spot. It did take me a little bit of a week to get onto it. But so that's about what we're looking at the floor price right now. And then if we just pull this up, so I do have 3 different crates over here. Whenever you do look into your crate, it definitely doesn't tell you the details of, hey, if I have a alien or if I have a marine, okay? Because we want aliens, guys. That's what we want to try to get. If you can get an alien, it's pretty lucky. Only 10% out of that 6,969 NFTs are actually going to be the aliens. And let's kind of jump over to their website right here. So this is their website. When you load it up, guys, you can connect to the wallet here if you want to, so you can jump over to the mint page down here. Okay. So if you do mint, what comes in the Founders Crate? So the Founders Crate comes with 1 Gen 0 mint. This is going to be what's actually going to be producing the ore every day. So you have a 90% chance to get a marine, 10% chance to get an alien NFT. Okay. You also will be getting 1 Cybermarine or alien in the Volex based NFT, okay? As well as there's a 50% chance for every mint that you'll get a little droid with that. And so, you know, little pet guy with you, and maybe that'll give us some kind of bonus for mining more ore. So the cast, alright, so what's this about over here? So Epoch 0. So they kind of have different phases of the game plan and how it's going to be made. And so those are going to be called epochs in a sense. And so it's going to be kind of a time window for certain aspects of the game being a higher payout, I believe, is what we're kind of seeing possibly. Just because we do go down a little bit, we're going to jump back to this later. We do have the epoch. So first, it's just, you know, we're just making money off of just generating our ore. And then after that, after our ore is made, stockpile begins. First accumulation phases for ores, right? These epoch 1, obtain mysterious alien eggs from the collector, which will be needed for upcoming Mars War and an epoch 3. Launch of the new game mechanics, the collector, soul sacrifice, backpacks, and brotherhood. Alright, so that's what we have in Epoch 1. Epoch 2, boot camp. Alright, acquire rare PvP items, only available to early players of the boot camp. Alright guys, so you definitely want to try to get in before this Epoch 2, it sounds like, so you can get and join up into, get up and join into yeah, we're gonna restart that part. Alright, and then we have boot camps over here for Epoch 2. And so we have acquire rare PvP items available only to early players of the boot camp. Train your marine and aliens to prepare for the upcoming Mars War. Second accumulation phase for ores. Alright, so this sounds like we're mining ore again to a certain extent, so it might be blocked off where half of it's released here and another half here. And we'll read up into that in the white paper, and I'm sure that'll tell us there. But what I'm also seeing is that we definitely want to be part of this boot camp and definitely get involved in this game before then. So definitely before Epoch 2. And as we keep reading, Epoch 3, war is breaking out between both species, in-game PvP mechanics, utilizing marines and aliens. High stakes gameplay, who will survive? So that could possibly be PvP with permadeath, PvE with permadeath, I'm not too sure yet. I do know that Crypto Raiders are talking about doing permadeath at some point in their game, or having the ability to that, as well as Star Atlas will have a specific region or zone of space that will be permadeath for your NFTs as well. And then as we go to the next epoch, Epoch 4, build a battleship. Scavenge resources on Mars to craft a battleship for interplanetary conquest. Alright, now sounds interesting, alright. So, item fusion system, combine materials to upgrade your ships. Purchase battleships with ores. Alright, sounds pretty decent, alright. So now we're building some ships here, we're still collecting some ore, doing what we need to start crafting stuff. And then Epoch 5, interplanetary conquest. Conquer nearby planets, gain a majority stake, dictate rules on the planet. Alright, so now we're taking over some planets, alright. Space Marines, here we go, right? Battle among players to majority stake in nearby planets. Mission-based system for Marines and aliens. Okay, so that's kind of what we got in the future here. Just a quick overview of that. And so the difference between the Marines, the aliens over here. So governments around the world assembled the best Marines on a mission to Mars to mine ores. A vicious race of aliens have already established a base around Mars, with ores being the only element capable of surviving or saving humanity. The Marines negotiated a deal with the aliens to give a 20% of ores mined as tribute in return, allowing them to access to mine. Alright guys, so what they're saying, hey, us Marines want to come over here, we're going to dig your shit, and we're going to pay you 20%, we're going to pay you off, we're paying your bribe, right? So a Marine earns 10k ores a day, but in that, he's paying a 20% tax, so he's really going to be making 8 ores a day. Okay, so kind of remember that. We're going to be looking at roughly 8 is the max we can bring home after our tax of 20%. And then the aliens, they can bring home 20% of all the ores staked by Marines, guys. So you're going to have a higher payout with aliens than you will with Marines. Okay, but doesn't mean if you have a Marine you're not getting paid, you're still making money. They just might have a heavier cut at the end of the day. Alright, and then it's just saying ores, scarce supply and native only to Mars, 4 billion in existence. Alright. And then this is just going over the founder pass. A little bit here. And it's just saying all whitelisted players will receive a bonus exclusive in-game droid. Further reduces the odds of non-minting getting stolen. Okay, so that's what it does. It helps you not lose your mint. The value of each founder crate will naturally grow with the adaptation of Space Game and introduction of future utilities. We're also looking to partner up with other metaverse projects like World Wide Web to integrate our NFTs into the web game as custom player pixie avatars, which are these here in the middle. The team servants. Alright, so definitely not doxed with any pictures from what I'm seeing, right? You know, we got Commander Atroxy, alright, so he's the marketing lead. You know, we got Commander Warfare for development, alright, so hopefully something in the white paper has a little bit about that. So down here, we can go mint now. It's on this page already. We can pull up the blog, Twitter, Discord, white paper, and coming this Friday, we can play the game from here. So we're going to click on the white paper for right now. Alright, so Space Game, L1 plus L2 hybrid, 100% on-chain NFT game. Alright. Space Game is a 100% on-chain collectible-based strategy PvE game, or P2E game. Leveraging both L1 and L2, all metadata and pixel sprites are generated and stored completely on-chain. No API and IPFS are used. Mint begins on Polygon. Alright, so they're just saying, hey guys, we're minting on Polygon. We have both L1 and L2 we're using in our main metadata. So in here, just talking a little bit about the lore. Year is 2070 AD. Humanity still has a Type 1 civilization. Has advanced far enough to colonize nearby planets in the Milky Way. However, with rapid rise of temperatures around the world, Earth is only a few years away from destruction. The discovery of a new element, ores, on Mars was found to be the solution to Earth's impending doom. Alright, so governments around the world assemble the best Marines on a mission to mine ores on Mars with the last advanced spacecraft. Okay, so just a little bit about that context. Yeah, we want some of the nitty details over here. I'm just trying to skip some of the world building right now, although most plan on solving the exact issue by implementing a bridge to utilizing popular L2 scaling solutions like Polygon. It is often a laborious process, sometimes taking several weeks. We know from first-hand experience, working with the Polygon team, setting up bridges in prior projects, dealing with user technical issues, bridge mapping issues. Okay, so post-bridge integration will divert the team's resources to diagnosing and fixing I'm gonna butcher that, problems rather than expanding and developing the game. So they're just saying, hey guys, that's something to be aware of because we're going to be working on that. Minting process, just a little bit about what we already went on. Okay. Marine Brotherhood, where storylines of similar P2E projects can exist in the metaverse, bringing forth additional utility to both project and native tokens. Okay, it will be the first platform of its kind with integration of other NFT P2E tokens like SUG, GP, Wool, Ores will faction as a primary currency within the metaverse ecosystem. Other than P2E tokens such as SOS will be considered as well. So they're just saying, hey, they're integrating with some other games. And now they're just going in detail over the epochs. Alright, so Epoch 0, 90% Marines, 10% Alien. Talking about the public cost, whitelist mint cost, 5.5 cents. Public sale, 7.5 cents to purchase. There's only under 7,000 for Gen 0. Whitelist can only mint 3, public can only mint 6. There will be 21,000 Gen 1 mints and are minted by mining ores. Staked Marines earning ores and pay 20% fee every time ores is claimed. Marines that try to leave the mining site unstaking risk getting their ores earnings stolen by aliens. Okay, so when recruiting a new Gen 1 character, aliens will attempt to steal them. If successful, a random alien player will receive a Gen 1 mint. That would fucking suck. Epoch 0 and subsequent epochs will lodge on Polygon. Okay, so they're saying, hey, right, we're all staying on Polygon. That's where we're going to be for this project. Epoch 1, the Peace Treaty, mining ores. Stockpiling of valuable ores begins. Rollout. Obtain rare alien eggs from the collector to be used for the upcoming Mars Wars. Lodge of new game mechanics. Collector's soul sacrifice. Spider docks. Droid. Alright. Epoch 2. Battle camp. Boot camp. Preparation for war. Acquire rare PvP items only available to early OG players in boot camp. Okay, so we definitely want to be a part of this boot camp as soon as it's available. Okay, we need to make sure we keep an eye out for that in Discord. Stealth ops missions, steal ores and execute in-game loots from aliens. Train your Marines and aliens. Alright. Epoch 3, Marine Wars. Marines roll out. Wars broken between both species. In-game PvP mechanics utilizing Marines and aliens. High stakes gameplay, who will survive? Epoch 4. Build your battleship. Scavenge resources on Mars to craft a battleship for interplanetary conquest. Purchase battleships with ores. Item fusion system, combined materials to upgrade your ships. Epoch 5. Interplanetary conquest. Conquer nearby planets. Join a majority stake. Dictate rules on the planet. Mission-based system for Mars, Marines, and aliens. Battle amongst players to claim majority stake in nearby planets. Okay, so that's like a team-based at the very end, is what we got going on. Then before that, now we're still looking for resources on Mars to build a new NFT we can possibly sell. Is the sound of it. The next thing under that, PvP. So we're gonna have PvP in the system, as well as some kind of upgrade in a boot camp. You know, when we're training our Marines and aliens, that sounds like upgrading to me possibly. So that's what we could be looking at. All right. And then after that, they just go over some minting. You know, we already kind of went over some of that earlier. They're just going over the details that we just went over earlier. They, you know, each Marine can only mine, or mine, whatever you want to say, you know, 10,000 ores a day, but 20% is going to get stolen, so you're going to make 8 a day. Okay, same thing. Then, yeah, just talking about aliens, you know, you're gonna make 20% for ores. Of ores can be claimed. The amount received depends on alien rank. Okay, unstaking. Same effect as above. By unstaking your alien, it retreats back to the hive, which means it is unable to steal any Gen 1 mints or ores from Marines. Okay, so they don't have a penalty whenever they're getting pulled for an alien as well. So that's kind of one plus of having an alien from the sound of it. You just won't make any money on it. Makes sense. Native to Mars. Ore is abundant in certain craters. However, as with all natural resources, there are only a maximum supply of 4 billion ores available on the planet. Ore is a lifeblood of space. Gain of function is the primary in-game currency. Once ore's supply reaches 62.5% for Epoch 1, staking faucet will be disabled. Okay, so we have up to 62%, and then after that, faucet gets turned off. All right, and that'll be reallocated for a later epoch. All right, staking faucet will resume for Epoch 2. Okay, for another 1 billion. But in return, players gain XP. Okay. Epoch 1 and 2 are the main accumulation inflation phases for ore. 500 million ores will be reserved for multiverse development. Ores is designed to be deflationary as we transition to Epoch 3. Total supply will be capped at 4 billion. Okay, minting a Gen 1 character will bear 90% of the cost, and 10% will go to the developer treasury for maintenance. Alright. We got Spider Drox Droid. Okay, so this exclusive item, unavailable for whitelist. Receives an in-game item. 50% probability of obtaining 1 Spider Drox Droid is reduced. Okay, yeah. So it's just saying, hey, we're gonna reduce 50% that is not gonna get stolen, or your mint's not gonna get stolen when you mint them. The collector. Okay, who's this creepy guy? Who's this guy? Rumor has it that the collector has a stockpile of rare element alien eggs, primal for the space war in Epoch 2 and 3. He is often found wandering between both colonies. No one truly knows what's behind that mask. He is said to be one of the last remaining native survivors of Mars. Okay, look at this guy. Alright. The collector's whispers, I striketh a bargaineth with thee, offer orth, or thy soul to taketh an elemental egg, a small price to pay for war. With only a limited amount of elemental alien eggs stockpiled by the collector, once the supply cap is reached, it will be unavailable for purchase. Okay, so there's a hard cap on these alien eggs, which we can either buy with ore, or a soul, or we can kill one of our Marines, or an alien possibly, turn our soul in to switch it out for whenever these alien eggs are. So we can wait and see what the alien eggs are later down the road, right? ore cost. The rate will be proportional to the current ore's minting cost for Gen 1 mints. Okay, so it's going to cost just as much as minting. So not super crazy then, that's good. The collector is a busy man, savvy and only willing to sell his precious eggs based on current minting prices. Okay. Water alien egg, 1x current ore's mint price. Eggs available 1300. Fire alien egg, 2x current ore's mint price each. Eggs available 640, 670. That's it. Oh my gosh. Oh, it gets even smaller. Soul sacrificed. Sacrifice. Okay, so these ones we have to only sacrifice for whatever it is. In exchange for the soul of a marine or alien, the collector rewards you with his most prized possession in his collection, said to be the rarest among all other types of alien eggs. Poison alien egg, 3x current ore's mint price, plus marine eggs available 300. There's only 300 of these. And then it gets smaller. Darkness alien egg, 4x current ore mint price, plus alien egg, or plus alien. Wow, that's expensive. That's expensive. I can definitely see myself going for a couple poison eggs. I'll probably try to pick up one of each, at least one of each, as far as a poison, soul, and a fire. I definitely kind of want to get a darkness just to kind of show it to you guys and show what we're looking at. But we'll still pull in the data from somewhere. We'll find someone that has one. All right, Stargate and the multiverse. Stargate Implement will go live sometime in the future. Thought to go feature would be a bridge 01 to 02 or Gen 1 0. Stargate and the multiverse. L2 to L1 bridge gateway. Okay, so it's just saying Gen 0 to Gen 1 marine and aliens back to Ethereum if you wish. Okay, so it's just saying we can go back and forth. Cool. So it's just saying it allows us to expand our multiverse. P2E projects on L1 that wish to collaborate with us and can utilize Stargate to bridge their NFTs over to Polygon to participate in Space Game's multiverse. Sweet. Wow, okay. Space Game launched a week ago and the community has grown to over 3.8k Discord members with over 1k followers on Twitter. All done through the word of mouth and organic marketing, which is an impressive feat to say the least. Huge thanks to everyone in the community for helping bring exposure to this project. In the coming weeks, we'll be launching the website. Stay tuned. Alright, so I don't even know how long this video is, guys, but that was the rundown of this guy. So pretty much what we have going on here is either we're going to get marines or aliens, we're going to make money every day, and in turn we can either use that later down the road to upgrade our NFTs possibly in a trainee camp, as well as it can possibly be used to mint new NFTs, as well as it can possibly be used to save up and actually sacrifice one of our NFTs to make a new NFT, or we can even just trade out our ores that we earned on a daily basis. So a couple possibilities we got going on. As well as later down the road, we're gonna have shipbuilding, where you're actually earning material on the planet, so you're still somehow searching for stuff. I'm assuming a material, and it's gonna be a new coin, right, or something like that. Possibly, we don't know. As well as they're gonna be bridging L1 to L2, so they're gonna be working with full-on Ethereum projects as well as stuff on Polygon as well. So they're working two different networks there. So that's a pretty solid thing to see. Pretty impressive, honestly. We'll see what happens, what plays out. I did get 3 of these at Whitelist Mint. I do recommend you guys go and at least pick one of these guys up. If we're looking at mint price tomorrow, okay, so if we only pick up one of these guys tomorrow for the price of 0.7 ETH, we're looking at $216. Okay. How many times do you guys eat at restaurants? Okay, so you probably spend 50 to 100 bucks every time you go eat. Do that once a month already, right? Boom. Here's your once a month. You do it once a week? Boom, here's your once a week. Oh, what if you drink coffee every day? Okay, that's half the month right here in coffee. Like, come on, guys. If you're willing to put a little thing aside for a little bit, do a little bit of a sacrifice, stop, getting that daily coffee. Instead of eating out every day, how about you just meal prep for 1 week, 2 weeks? Make this small sacrifice, buy into something like this, which possibly could tenfold, right? Or we at least know you would, make some kind of money on just a resale, right? Because when we look at our marketplace right now, just looking at this, so we got 0.95. So we would be looking at 0. So you're looking at 46 bucks right there, guys. Right? Like, that's not too bad, right? Even if you're just making 46 bucks, that's an extra 46 bucks you can do this week. Maybe you can do next week. And then maybe next time, then you can get 2 NFTs. And then, that's what I did. I started, on the Police and Thieves game, that was my first kind of intro to this, and I only got one of those. They're selling for like 4 ETH right now, but I can't afford just selling my one that I have. But if I had 4 or 5 of them, I might be willing to give one away to someone, maybe. Or maybe just sell one of them just to kind of capitalize and make a little bit of my money back. If, it's 4xing on the price of what it was to mint. And I guarantee that this is probably going to pick up as time goes on, as more people kind of see this and realize what it is. The price is going to elevate. Just because if we look at Police and Thieves, right? So if we look at Police and Thieves right now, these guys minted for, I believe, 1.5 AVEX. It's been a minute. I think it was 1.5. And even at that, we're looking at 3.7 AVEX profit onto that. So it's not too bad. Plus, they did say that we're going to be making at maximum. So I don't know if we have to upgrade him or what we have to do to get there. But we can earn up to 10k a day. So that's going to turn into 8k after our 20% payout. Okay. So worst case, we give it a Marine. There's 90% Marines. We get a Marine. Okay, nothing wrong with that, guys. Alright, so we look here from the Marines. And, worst case scenario. Got Space Game. Worst case scenario, we put half of what Rock Game is doing on, like, a third of what Rock Game is doing if it super crashed down. And even at that, we're making $1 a day. That's not a whole lot of money, but whenever you're comparing something like a $200 buy-in, or I mean $120 buy-in, compared to something like mining crypto on a GPU, where you could spend anywhere from about $800 to $1,200 on just a 3070 GPU, and that's going to make you anywhere from, I've been hitting numbers as low as like $1.90. $1.90 all the way to like $2.50 a day. And so when I'm comparing a $800 to $1,200 purchase compared to a $200 purchase, and I'm making $1, if I could stack 4 of these, I would be making more money for less money that I'd be putting into it. And so that's kind of how I measure stuff, as well as I do believe that this is actually going to be probably something like this is what we're going to see for the first day or two. So probably something along $10 a day, or something a little bit higher. But we'll see what happens with price action and what happens with that on that side of things. But I'm definitely buying into it. I'll keeping you guys updated along the way. That's what I'm here for. Just want to help educate people and kind of bring the stuff that I'm seeing to you guys, and I'm hoping that it helps out some other people. So that's that, guys. If you like the content, feel free to like and subscribe, and let me know if you guys have anything that either I could improve on, or any games that you might be seeing that you might want to check out or have me kind of go over on the channel. Because even if it's a good review, if it's a bad review, I'm going to be trying to do them all for more hyped up stuff, and just trying to be very real on my side of stuff, what I'm seeing on it. So anyways, you guys have a good one.